drink a rum.
Alright, let me explain myself real quick here. Now, you guys are wondering, why did I watch this movie? Well, think I'm a fucking weirdo or something, or I'm a fucking loser. I watched this because I was curious. It's all about curiosity. I was looking on one of those shopping apps or something like that. I was looking around on there and I saw this guy made this Blu-ray of The Princess. I'm like, why do you make a Blu-ray of this fucking movie? So I looked it up. I looked on what's it called IMDb. Started reading the comments, and people were saying it has a lot of action. Other people saying there's like no character development. I was like, very interesting. There's a lot of action with no character development. You know, I might try this out because I'm a big fan of action films. Even though it seems kind of odd seeing a princess kicking a lot of ass. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and watch this. Because another person on YouTube was saying that I watched a review on YouTube about this movie, and one of the guys said it's action packed, a lot of fighting and stuff like that. Which is true, because I went into this movie and this is who plays the princess is Joey King. Remember from other shit like those shitty fucking movies called The Kissing Booth from Netflix. She's in a lot of other fucking bullshit. She was in that movie White House Down with Channing Tatum and Jamie Foxx. Well, she was like a small role character. She played Channing Tatum's daughter or something. I think it's daughter. She's not a bad looking girl. She does very well in this film. So also Diamond Cooper is this fucking this guy who wants to be king. He's the bad guy. Olga Kurylenko is his right hand man, or right hand woman, and she has this whipper thing that can kill people with. This lasso shit. Like she's like an evil Wonder Woman or something. Yeah, I like Olga Kurylenko as an actress. Donnie McCooper, I don't know. I think Donnie McCooper is a dork. I don't know about him. I'm not really a fan of that guy. He's a fucking nerd. Well, Sir Nerdleroy the Fourth, if you could call him, because this is a medieval time type of movie. So it all starts off where she's in bed, locked up, and these two drunk assholes come in here, with rotten, smelly ass, stinking ass teeth. And then she gets out of there and starts whooping their ass. Like, holy shit, already, huh? I'm liking this movie already. Then she had all these flashbacks where these Japanese people train them how to fight and stuff like that. And flashbacks when her king dad is a fucking jackass. He doesn't want her to become a knight. She wanted to be a princess. Like, come on, dude. She can kick a lot of ass. Like, what the fuck? Like, her dad's a clown. And she gets forced to marry this guy. You know, she doesn't marry him. She runs off and all the other stuff. That's all the flashbacks. But most of the time, I mean, the action is pretty decent. I don't mind the action in this film. It's just that it needed a little bit more better action than the way they had it here. I give it action like a 5 out of 10 or a 6 out of 10 at best. It's just that it wasn't enough like blood going on. I mean, there is blood. It wasn't like not enough blood. Every time you stab somebody, you'll see guts come out or anything like that. You just stab them and they just die or some shit like that. It's kind of gory, but not like way too much. Where like I said, guts come out of your stomach or something like that. Nah, nothing like that. That would have been cool, but no, they don't do that at all. Wait, they got like that guy's getting his head cut off or something. I remember that. Then like fucking Dominic Cooper is having a conversation with the kidnapped king, you know, all chained up. You know, he's talking to him outside with Olga Kurylenko. And Joey King's character hides in this tub of water while this giant motherfucker with a tin can on his head is taking a whiz. So I gotta go take a piss. And he's taking a piss inside the not the same tub as she is in, but he's taking a piss in somewhere else. I forgot where he's taking a piss at. And she gets in a fight with him because she gets caught by him, and she gets in a fight, and she kills him with the horns on his helmet. Yeah. People wouldn't like this movie because of a woman kicking ass, and That's fine, you know. Everyone has their own opinions, but I like it for what it is. I don't care if it's male or female kicking ass. I don't fucking care. As long as they make it not woke at all, which this movie's not woke at all. There's no woke agendas. There's no political stuff. There's no message shoved down your throat. It's just a lot of action, you know, a lot of kicking ass, and, you know, okay story. Even though it has no story, I don't fucking care. You know, I really don't care about the story. I just want to see a lot of ass whooping. Because, you know, I don't care about that stuff. I don't care about that blah, 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 blah. I want to see fight, which there is a lot of fighting. Yeah, there is talking, but not, like, a whole bunch of talking. You know, like, those boring-ass movies like fucking Schindler's List. I mean, I like Schindler's List. You know, that's not a bad movie. I mean, you think of another one. Titanic. Yeah, that shit's fucking garbage. All they do is fucking talk all day. Talk, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I'm making out. Blah, 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 blah. None of that shit here. None of that bullshit. Mostly, you know, kicking ass, you know. Yeah, it's like I said, it's like all right fight scenes. It's not like oh, really awesome shit, you know. But all these other nerds complain on IMDb. Oh, there's no character development. Oh, there's no story. Oh, blah, 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 blah. But you don't always fucking need that shit all the time. Don't want to sit there and watch them talk all fucking day. That's boring. I want to see a lot of ass whooping. I don't care about that shit. You know, don't want to sit there and just listen to some stupid, boring story that nobody cares about. Most people like me be like, blah, 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 let's see some fighting. That's me. Just like that Robot Chicken scene where George Bush ready to fight Darth Vader, and he was like, blah, 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 let's fight. That's what it should be like, you know. No one cares about their background stories. Wait, she has a background story, but it's not like long as shit that drags out to like 2 hours long. This movie's only like an hour 32, which thank God. Don't want to see some bullshit of just talking all fucking day. That's stupid. I mean, even the flashback scenes were talking. It's like she's like practicing her fight moves and shit like that. So that's so good. Yeah, the flashbacks are pretty decent too. I mean, I didn't mind them. Then, like outside, Diamond Cooper tells this big fat slob to go check if the princess is still upstairs locked up. He's like, okay, I'll go upstairs. So his fat ass like waddle upstairs. So like Ferrero go up there because he keeps running out of breath because he's fat. Get it? He's like, okay, go upstairs. Well, actually, before that, she tried to she was in this one room and well, she wasn't in a room. She's like in this tunnel or something like that, this wall tunnel. And she almost like stabbed Diamond Cooper while he was making out with Olga Kurylenko's character. He almost like stabbed him right in the head. But fuck it, one of his boys called him for something to talk to the kidnapped king or some shit like that. Joey King's character's father. So she almost had a chance to stab him right in the head right there, but that happened. Because, you know, we got to keep him alive till the end, so fuck it. So yeah, later on, like I said, she was crawling somewhere else, and she was under this big golden armor guy, which she thought it was just a statue. Until then, he actually puts his head down and grabs her, and he gets in a fight with her. While fucking Diamond Cooper's down there still talking to the kidnapped king, and her and the guy were fighting each other. She throws some grease on him. Then she throws a candle on him and sets him on fire. And he falls out the window. I think she kicks him out the window or something. I forgot. And now everyone's alerted. Diamond Cooper sends all his goons to go after her. They're like, Aah! And Joey King is fighting them on the stairs and shit like that. And that's probably like the best part of the movie when she was like fighting them on the stairs and stuff like that. Yeah, she grabs two swords and she stabs two guys with swords. One's like on the ground. She stabs him 2 times with a sword. This and that. You know, she was actually getting fucked up because there's like too many guys. So she decides to like grab this one guy who's in the middle. With a whole bunch of other guards on the left and the right. This one guy sitting in the middle is like, no, please don't hurt me. So Joey King grabs onto him. She jumps off the fucking stairway, and she goes down like a lower stairway to get away from everybody. She just grabs the motherfucker and they go down and shit. You know, I thought that was pretty awesome. She got out of there. and she ends up bumping into the girl who trained her, and she helps her, heal her up and stuff like that, all of her wounds and stuff like that. And now her are gonna go fight these guys in the kitchen area. While these guys are trying to rape this woman, and they ask her to chef her for the food, and they get in a fight with him by those guys, and then Olga Kurylenko shows up with her whip. She sends off Joey King off to this water tunnel while the Asian chick Lynn fights Olga, and she goes down there and she finds her parents in the prison. She gets them out of there, and she fight these goons that's like guarding the prison, and she like drinks all their drink down because she was thirsty as hell. But she gets knocked out, and she was cuffed with her and her friend Lynn. Diamond Cooper was like talking to them, talking shit, and she was like saying, "I don't want to like marry you because I'll never marry you." And Diamond Cooper decided he's gonna marry her younger sister, which she's like a minor, and now he's a pedophile. So he's a sociopath pedophile, and now he wants to marry her little sister. Yeah, Joey King's character has a little sister, and she has a father and a mother. So now they throw her ass in the water, and she gets out of the water. She gets out of there like using the glass window shard. She breaks out of it, and now she goes back up. She starts fighting these motherfuckers. This and that. Oh yeah. So yeah, her and Lynn start fighting all these guys, this and that. Then Olga, Joey King and Olga fight. Diamond Cooper and Lynn fight, and then Lynn gets distracted by two other guys. And I was like, I know what's gonna happen. She'll get sneak stabbed by Diamond Cooper, which she does, but she doesn't die. She just gets sneak stabbed, and she was like, all right. Which I thought she was gonna die. I'm like, all right, this is really that's getting very cliche. But no, she doesn't die. She actually survives. And Joey King kills Olga Kurylenko with her own whip. She just hangs her with her own whip. Live by the whip, you die by the whip. That's how it is. So now she fights Diamond Cooper. She has a hard time fighting him. She struggles, and he like stabs her in like the thigh or something. I forgot where he stabs her. And then he brags to all the king and everyone else that's looking at Joey King's defeat by Diamond Cooper. Everyone's like, listen to Diamond Cooper brag. Then Joey King sneak attacks him by grabbing his own sword and cutting his head off. And everyone celebrates. Lynn's okay. She's alive. And that's the end of the movie. Like I said, I thought they were almost about to kiss. I was like, oh, thank God they didn't kiss. So like I said, this movie's not woke at all. It's like full action, full of decent action. I'm gonna say this movie does not suck. It's just that it's all right at best. It's not a bad movie or anything. I've seen better action movies that came out this year, like White Elephant, with Olga Kurylenko's in that one also. And the Batman, Reacher television show. Like those are like better actions than this. But I still say this is a decent film. I don't mind it for what it was. I like Joey King as an actress. I like Olga Kurylenko. Diamond Cooper, like I said, I think he's a dork. I'm not really a fan of that guy. Sir Dorkeroy the Fourth. So I'm not really a big fan of that guy. Especially that Preacher show. He's a big dork in that too. But anyways, like I said, not a bad movie. I give it like a 5 or 6 out of 10. Just like the action is like a 5 or 6 out of 10. So yeah, go check it out. I might get the Blu-ray maybe. I'll think about it though.